One day before my son's wedding, my daughter-in-law said, "The best gift would be if you disappeared from our family." So I did exactly that. After selling their house and canceling their dream wedding, what I left in the empty house shocked them. 3 years before that moment, I sold everything. My Victorian home, the one my late husband Robert and I had spent decades fixing together, and I gave my son Michael and his fiancée Amanda $87,000 as a down payment on their dream house. My entire life savings gone. Because I loved my son, they promised I would always have a place there. So I moved into the guest room. Never my room, always the guest room. Because guests eventually leave, and I just kept giving for groceries, utility bills, car repairs, insurance, small emergencies. That slowly added up to another $37,000 over 3 years. And on top of all that, I was paying for their wedding. The flowers, the photographer, the band, a full reception at a country club for 200 guests. $14,000. I was fully in. Then, the night before the wedding, Amanda stood in that kitchen. I had basically paid for her wedding dress, hanging perfect behind her, and she smiled that fake smile I had grown to hate and said, "Dorothy, honestly, the best gift would be if you disappeared from our family." Michael just nodded, did not even look at me. So I packed my bags. No tears, no begging. Something changed inside me right then, like a switch moving into a different place. And I walked out, sat in my car in the dark, and called my lawyer. That is when everything changed. It turned out Amanda had never signed the agreement papers Margaret kept sending. The $87,000 was never legally a gift. It was a loan. My name was still on the house papers, and I owned 35% of their house. I said, "Margaret, prepare a notice to sell." Then I called the country club and canceled the reception, all of it, the food, the staff, the dream dinner for 200 people, done by midnight. My phone was blowing up, Amanda screaming, Michael begging, "You cannot do this." But here is the thing. Nobody tells you about being the family bank. The person who signs the papers is the one with the power, and I had signed every single one. Sunday morning, Michael came to my hotel in a wrinkled tuxedo shirt, red eyes, desperate. And I sat him down and looked him in the face and said, "I own 35% of your house, sweetheart, and I am about to put it up for sale." The problem was how he reacted after that. But you will only know if you follow and comment. Michael, midnight below.